there's no stopping us. On environmental issues, people said there's no way for us to go after doing it differently in Maryland when we started to take a look at the issue of fracking. Every other state that has done this controversial form of drilling has ended up with toxic chemical spills, flammable tap water, miniature earthquakes. They've gone in and they've rushed to drill first and ask questions later. When I very first learned about this topic 3 years ago, it was very, very new. A lot of people didn't know what Marcellus Shale even was. I didn't either. I had to learn. But as soon as I saw other states in Pennsylvania, all of our neighbors, when their water supplies started to flame, that sent up a flare of its own to learn a little bit more about this. So I went a little bit deeper and found that we already had 200,000 acres leased for this purpose in Maryland. There were 5 permits pending to be able to drill. Just like every other state, they had rushed in to try to get access to doing the drilling before anyone realized what the problems were. And we were able in Maryland to chart a better course and say, not in Maryland. You don't get to drill in Maryland until or unless we've done a comprehensive independent study on what the public health, environmental, and safety impacts are and the impact on the local economy. Garrett and Allegheny counties in western Maryland, where we have this shale deposit in order to drill for the natural gas, is the state's #2 tourism economy. You know, the sun rises over here on the eastern shore on our state's #1 tourist economy in Ocean City, and it sets in Deep Creek Lake over in western Maryland. People go to western Maryland to kayak on the Allegheny River and to hike the Appalachian Trail and to swim in Deep Creek Lake. They go there for environmental recreation. How could we threaten that way of life without first asking questions and making sure that what's happening in all the other states that's so dangerous doesn't happen here? And thankfully, even against all the pressure and support of the oil and gas industry to come in and do drill baby drill like they're trying to do in every other state, we have been able to hold them at bay and chart a different course. And it's because of activists like you in the room who have joined us in this effort and lent your voices and your concerns.